Hey guys, I am back again and we are going to try and figure out the puzzle of this since I have the key and I'm able to teleport all over. So we're just gonna have fun today, going back over our Pokemon, if I can get into it because I was playing Uranium. So we have Washington, King, Booth, Costone, Earnhardt, and Timmy. I love the fact that I have a primate named Timmy. So, yeah, the reason why I didn't have a episode of my Insurgents Let's Play this weekend was I was actually in Georgia doing job interviews, so I was absolutely crazed. And by the time I got back to edit a video, it was way too late for me, and I was like, you know what? I think they'd be okay if I didn't put one out that was halfway done in a rush. So I didn't put one out. Sorry guys, I know I said I was gonna get better about the uploads, but this week was just crazy. I gone up to Georgia because I applied for my Georgia certificate. I'm gonna be teaching in Georgia next year because I earn a lot more money. And I don't feel like the school district I'm in right now is really good for me. Just because, well, I'm not saying the school district is bad, it's just I want to be able to survive without having to have a second job or having to always worry about like what bills can I pay, what bills can I not, because as a teacher you don't make a lot of money, and I'm really tired of that aspect of teaching in a way, but I still love it. I absolutely love teaching. If you want to be a teacher, definitely go for it. It's one of the best jobs you can ever have. And I can't say enough about the school district I'm in because I've met a lot of great people who have really helped me out. So I'm always going to be thankful to the district, but at the same time, I'm gonna really wish I earned more money. Oh yeah, I need to deposit a Pokemon so I can get Lapras. So I wanted to talk about a little bit about the history of Georgia because Georgia is a pretty unique state in the way that it was originally founded as a penal colony when the 13 colonies were originally founded. And like I said, guys, I do this all off memory, so if I don't give dates, that's just because I don't remember them. I'm human. I'm not a walking encyclopedia like some people think I am. So Georgia was originally founded as a penal colony for people who couldn't pay taxes, and which is kind of ironic in a way. Because you think about what Georgia is today, it is a state in the South, predominantly known for pecans, and for its main city, which is Atlanta. Which, by the way, I love Atlanta. I drove around Atlanta this weekend, and it was absolutely beautiful. Now, what's really interesting about Atlanta itself is the fact that Atlanta was the largest African American community to accept African Americans, and during the Civil Rights, it was probably the most liberal city in the South, where African Americans were more accepted in Atlanta. So progress, and with the fact that the African Americans were accepted, they ended up with a lot more freedoms in Atlanta, and because of that, it was a very interesting city. It's also very interesting to note that Atlanta is a very unique city in the fact that it also has the only aquarium that houses a whale shark. It's the only one in the world to actually successfully house a whale shark. Or it's the first one, sorry. It's the first one. Now there's other ones who have done it, but it is the first one to successfully house a whale shark. It's also the first one to, oh here we go, we're gonna fight Gary now. It's also the home of corporations like Cartoon Network and CNN, which a lot of people know for their networks itself. Oh, come on, poison powder. Oh, great. Let's see if I'm gonna win, or I'm gonna have to do this multiple times. Stay. No. I want it to die. Great. Let's send you out. Did not mean to hit wrap. Dang it. Bite. Well, at least I knocked out one of his Pokemon. We're gonna leave you in. Hold on real quick. Now, another state I was looking at teaching in was Texas, Lone Star State, which is a very big state and also pays teachers very well. But sadly, I just didn't feel like, how the heck does it know confusion? Okay. Let's do, no. I'm gonna lose, I'm about to go back. Attack. Cheap move, but okay, knocked it out. Great. Fight. I may have to go grind for a little bit too. Quick attack. Quick attack. Great. Alright, I'm gonna have to go either grind or choose better Pokemon. Let's do that real quick. Still locked. Actually, no, I don't want to go this way. Actually, there is no way to grind. I'm just gonna go back and try and fight Gary again. But I'm gonna lead with a different Pokemon. Which... let's see what I have, if I have a good attack boost. Let's do that. Do that. Do that. Put you at level 30. See what TMs I have. Sorry for the awkward silence. I'm like thinking about what I want to give certain Pokemon. Forget poison powder to learn that. No, I don't want focus punch because that's a move that can be interrupted. Now let's try to do this again. No idea how to do this. So I'm just gonna jump around. So going back to the history of the states, another state I actually liked being, oh well, gotta test it out. At least he's gonna get, oh, why did I get wrapped? Why do I do that? Because I'm not paying attention. Another state I really enjoy is actually New Orleans or Louisiana itself. I love history. My favorite time period, as I said several times before, is U.S. Civil War. Don't hit yourself with confusion. Thank you. Come on. Thank you. Okay, so at least Booth is close to leveling up. But let me heal him up real quick. If I have a healing item. Yeah, no. I'm gonna run out. I'm actually gonna buy healing items. But I love Civil War history. It's like my favorite time period. Just because it's a unique time period where you see the United States break up in 1860 to 1864. Because they believe, both sides, the North and the South, both believe that they have the right solution to a problem that really isn't a problem. They just see it as a problem because neither side can agree on what slavery is. Because half of the United States sees it as an immoral offense to God. The other half see it as a normal practice. The people in the South used to call slavery their peculiar institution. So they knew it was wrong, but they just really didn't care. Let's buy 511 of those. Great. Guess that's the only healing item I can buy here. I don't feel like running back to the other town. So they used to call it the peculiar institution. They knew it was wrong. They just didn't care. And what's really interesting is if you look back all the way to our founding, Thomas Jefferson even states when he's writing the Declaration of Independence that he wouldn't write anything about slavery because it was like holding a wolf by its toe. If you let it go, you were afraid of it biting you. So he knew how bad it was, but he couldn't figure out a way to get rid of it. So because of that, it became this institution where it was okay. I'm hoping to flinch this thing, but it's not working out quite the way I want it to. Well then. Well, at least it died. Yes. Not the move I wanted. Glad it missed. Glad I missed. Dang it. Well, at least I can revive Ekans. Max revive. Booth. I really actually like the fact that I'm talking about the Civil War, and one of my Pokemon's name is Booth, after John Wilkes Booth, the man who assassinated Abraham Lincoln. So I kind of find it funny in that way, because it's like, oh, I named a Pokemon after a man who murdered one of our presidents. And yeah, it's really funny to me in that aspect, because it's like, oh, well, oops. I'm talking about this man who shot President Lincoln, I think it was April 11th, in the head. I know it was during Easter. Yeah, that's kind of why I wanted to revive Booth, because he could stand that. Giga Drain. Giga Drain. Let's heal at the same time as I'm draining health. Yes. Perfect. And everybody knew who John Wilkes Booth is, by the way, when he assassinated Lincoln. Oh gosh. Well, that's fun. Water Pulse. Water Pulse. Fight. Quick Attack. No! I'm gonna revive somebody. Because I was afraid of that. And boom. I won. With 100 level Pokemon. Actually, when he assassinates Lincoln, he actually yells out, Sic Se Tyrannis, which means, what do I want to name him? You know what? I know what I'm naming him. I'm naming him after the man who discovered, what did Cook discover? Give me a second. He discovered Newfoundland. I'm naming him Cook, after Captain James Cook. Just had to double check the spelling. Now I'm gonna have to go and heal, so I have to go on floor 3 to get there. I actually should kind of switch up my team. I may train off screen some of these Pokemon. Like I did in Insurgents. By the way, guys, I have to do the renaming, and I know I have to do that, and I'll do that soon. That'll be not this week's episode, because I bulk recorded for 3 weeks. That's going to be next week's we're gonna see the name changes and all that because, well, I bulk recorded and I asked you guys questions, so that is why nothing's changed when you guys see the next episode. That's not what I wanted to do. So used to the controls summary. So you were impish. Yeah, we need to work on your moveset later on. Not right now, but later. So let's go up to floor 3. Let's go here. Oh, that wasn't the one. Whoops. I think it was this one? Yes, it was. Yes. Now I have to fight the Team Rocket grunts. Woot. Drop your attack and bite. Bite again. And bite one more time, and you're done. So when Booth assassinates Lincoln, he runs out of the theater. He breaks his leg after he jumps from the box to the stage. And after that, there's a massive manhunt for him. And he only gets away because nobody really can... There's no way of instantly sending... Oh, my God. Let's hit at you. Because you need experience. So nobody really has a way of sending out news back then, so there was no way of somebody sending out a message saying, oh my God, the president's been killed. So it took a while for people to hear about Lincoln's death, and it didn't help the fact that nobody actually knew who did it. People said that they recognized Booth because he was actually a famous actor during this time period, and because of that, a lot of people assumed it was him, but they didn't understand why he did it because nobody really knew that he was a Southern sympathizer. So they'll hunt for Booth. He actually escapes from Washington. He escapes into Maryland, and he comes across a doctor's house. His name is Dr. Mudd, and Mudd didn't know what had happened. All he knew was he was looking at a very injured man, and because of that, he ended up helping Booth. That's where we get the phrase, your name is Mudd, because Mudd helped Booth in a way because he thought he was just a normal person who got hurt, like, because Booth told him he was in a horse riding accident. That's how he broke his leg. So Mudd will set Booth's leg, and then afterwards Mudd will find out he assassinated the president, and you really can't hold the doctor culpable for that, because if you do that, then it sets precedence that any doctor who fails or any doctor who helps somebody that they unknowingly was involved in any sort of crime, then they are culpable for the crime. So that's where we get the phrase, your name is Mudd, from that, which is kind of sad and funny at the same time, because you're like, oh, well, that's interesting. And it is pretty interesting, in my opinion, to think about, like, how that changed the dynamics of the history itself, because you have a man who had no idea who he was saving, saves somebody's leg by setting it, and he becomes like this immortal evil being. And his name, yay, Master Ball. Now let's do it this way. Since we have a psychic gym, I'm gonna train somebody up. So let's see. We're just gonna start. We're probably gonna do the first like 2 or 3 trainers because I don't know how long this has been going on for, and I don't want to make this episode too long or too short, so I might as well just start this. And I just realized I had my mouse. Oh my gosh, I just totally forgot I didn't have that. I had my mouse showing the whole time. I am so sorry, guys. As much as that is a bad thing, I'm going to deposit you. And who do I want to train up? Let's see. Who do I want to train up? That's a better question. don't have many Pokemon. I just realized that. You know what? I really do want another king. So, Pokemon, which we're gonna switch into Arbok because it is a dark type, so it's not affected by psychic moves. Unlike the anime, which is ghost types aren't. So we want to fight everybody because I like doing that. Pokemon. Fight, fight. And Arbok is also, oh wait. Then why didn't the future site work? I have no idea. Oh well, we'll still switch train. We'll switch train him. Pokemon. I can't wait to get to the Safari Zone because that's like my favorite part of this game. And it's absolutely crazy in my opinion. Yes. 2 down. Let's switch back. Because I wanted to quickly evolve this thing. I also probably do need to actually train up a fire type Pokemon. Oh lord. Let's send in you, Airlace. 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 Well, at least it's growing in levels. So I'll eventually have to train up that Growlithe, run really quickly and heal up. I like fighting everybody I can just because I like to level up very quickly. Going back to history, hold on. I'm gonna switch into King. The word history actually comes from Herodotus, who is an ancient Greek philosopher. And the reason why he comes up with the word history is because he writes this book called Historia, which actually is the history of the ancient Greek world. And it's him telling the stories of the ancient Greeks. Really? Please don't be confused. Thank you. Yes. We're getting some good levels on Switch training. Watch it like do Destiny Bond or something weird like that. Or Confuse Ray. Ha! Now we're gonna have it confused off. Thank you. And yes, perfect. Alright, I'm gonna also evolve it here. Now I'm gonna go back. And I'm gonna go put him away. Grab Venusaur again, just because as much as I want to train up people, I don't want to have to change my layout like 500 times in an episode. So I will train up one person per gym, I guess. And withdraw Venusaur. Let's run back up. We're gonna take on like 2 or 3 more trainers maybe. However many I feel we deserve to take on. Because I don't remember this puzzle, so I'm doing it like any other. Oh, I'm glad I had King out first. Oh, no, no, no. Don't be confused, King. Come on. Thank you. So, I really do enjoy history. I really love history. I hope you guys are learning Yes, let's take a white growl. Let's also bag Hyper Potion. Now we're gonna battle you. Well, I love the animation for Aura Beam, or whatever that beam is. Aurora Beam. Quick attack. Let's send in Earnhardt. Really? So close to leveling up, that's horrible. I just want to fight everybody to get levels quickly. Now we're gonna have the recovery fight. I really would like for you guys to comment and tell me what you guys want me to talk about next week on this, because I record this week by week instead of bulk recording like Insurgents, because Insurgents I could just talk about whatever. Here I actually want your guys' input because I want to know what you guys want to learn about, and I don't exactly know if there's like a certain time period you guys want me to talk about, or if there's a certain subject you guys want to have me talk about. Anything would be okay. No, I want to train you up. Okay, that didn't do anything. Still didn't do anything, and I don't want you dying, so I'm gonna switch into Booth. Bite. That's Hyper Potion. I'm glad I did that, but I'm gonna switch back into Booth then. I don't want that dying. Let's bite. Let's bite. And perfect. Yes, you foresaw your defeat, really? No, you didn't. So, that's not who I wanted. Sorry for all the weird, awkward pauses. I'm like trying to think about what would be something fun for me to talk about with you guys, because I really want to make the series interactive in a way, because I don't want you guys sitting here and listening to me talk about history. Like, I know I've had comments that this is a very intellectual series. It's not something you listen to for easy listening. I know I have a very different style than Mystic or a lot of other Let's Players, and I hope you guys find me amusing, but I want to do things with my own style and flair. I don't want to be like everybody else. Slowbro, let's fight it. Great. And it's gone. Boom. Loot. Let's try that one. Okay. Try that one. We will eventually figure out this puzzle. I don't like puzzle gyms because I'm not good at them ever, and I don't want to look up how to do this one. I'll eventually figure it out. Hold on, guys. Okay, I just looked up how to do this, and I think I know how to. Maybe. Okay, I have to get back to the beginning real quick. So let's do that. see if I can use this. Sorry, I should have looked this up at the beginning. I'm gonna heal up real quick, and then I'm gonna go back in and we're gonna fight Sabrina. Thank you. And let's go here. So, A, C, brings you to that guy up there. I, which is the bottom corner. And then brings you to that guy, and that's how easy it was. Oh my gosh, really? I did every combination but that one. Great. So let's fight Sabrina. Woot. Let's do it again. And it's gonna do another future sight. Just gonna future sight itself to death. Yes, let's switch out to Pidgeot. Don't know why I did a tackle, but okay. Oh my gosh, that was damage. Let's intimidate. It's gonna barrier. That was damage again. Really? Let's fight it again. Yeah, I'm probably gonna lose a few times to her. Well then. Yes, let's switch off to you. I'm going to have to heal up some people. Hyper potion. You. Where's my revives? Let's revive you. Giga Drain. That didn't do anything. Let's see if I can knock it out with you. Bite. 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 No! I knew I can always be that lucky. Come on! Stop being... Thank you. So, this is actually where I'm going to end it off, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. We won, talked about history, and had a lot of fun together. Well, bye guys.